Hey you all, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be about how to achieve the perfect eyebrows. Here I'm just taking a spoolie and just combing through my eyebrows just to make sure they're all going in the same direction. Just comb them. Next I'm going to be taking my MAC spiked eyebrow pencil. This is what I use at the moment. First I'm just going to measure where I need to start the eyebrow and where it needs to end, and then where my arch it needs to go. So I'm just going to start off by lightly carving out my eyebrows with a light hand. You don't want to draw a harsh line because at the end you're just going to have to erase a lot. So you just want to follow your natural eyebrow pattern. I am a month and 2 weeks post from getting my eyebrows threaded, so I do have extra hairs. You don't want to start at the front, you want to start kind of a little bit behind the start of your eyebrow and still carve. Right here I'm just measuring where my arch needs to go, and then I'm just going to carve and then drag it down. And then now I'm just going to start filling it in with a light hand. You do want to use small hair-like strokes when you're doing this. Your hand can get a little firmer at the end towards the tail and the arch, just to darken it just a little bit. And again, this is just how I do my eyebrows. A lot of you guys have been asking, so many people do their eyebrows different. At the front, I'm going to use a lighter hand, still making those brush hair-like strokes in the front. We're just going to make some artificial hairs right there. Then we're going to move over to the other eye. Like I said, you're just going to follow your natural hairline. Don't go too below because then your eyebrow is going to be a little thicker. This eyebrow is thicker naturally from my other one, so it's just a little bit more difficult for me to try to follow it. Right here, like I said, I'm not starting at the very beginning. Making that arch. And I really don't have to measure it because I typically know where it needs to go. But if you are a beginner, you want to just take it and measure it from your nose. Right there I did go a little darker just because this eyebrow is different from my other one and it's a little thinner in the front, but my eyebrow itself is thicker in width. But it is okay, ladies, because you'll clean it up and you'll be able to put some concealer over it. Just remember that your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're never going to be exactly perfect. I'm just going back in and cleaning this one up, or filling it in a little bit more. And now I'm just taking a spoolie and combing through it just to brush away some of those harsh lines. Excuse me. I saw some imperfections, so I'm just going in and filling it in just a little bit more. Still hair-like strokes with a light hand. Now I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn to clean up my eyebrows. Just taking a small angled brush, and this is what I'll be cleaning it up with. My tube, I forgot to put the top on it, so it was a little thick. So I'm just going to go right below where I made my line to carve out my eyebrows, and just make small little strokes until you get to the end. Be very careful with this because you don't want to put the concealer onto your actual eyebrow because it will just erase it. and I'm just going to drag it all the way down to the tail. This is a full coverage concealer, so those hairs that are growing in, it will cover it up, so don't worry. And I like to just drag it down because I kind of like to use it as a base a little bit for my eyeshadow. And I'm just doing the same thing at the top. I am going to start at the front. Notice how the eyebrow appears to be like in a box at the front. That's how you want your eyebrows to be. You don't want them to be in like a circle shape. Just cleaning them up a little bit more, applying a generous amount onto the ingrown hairs that I have. I'm just going to be doing the same thing to the other side. It's okay to just let the concealer sit on the other eyebrow while you do it, because it's just warming up the product, making it easier to blend out. So again, I'm just carving out this eyebrow. I did mess up right there, but it's okay. Just grabbing a little bit more product. Gonna be doing the same thing to the top. And I'll be dragging the product upwards. Make sure I'm covering up those hairs. And then you just want to grab any brush you have. You can grab an eyeshadow brush. I'm using a foundation brush. I believe it's by e.l.f. But basically I'm just going to be blending the product out. You just want to blend, blend, blend. It's very, it's literally the key to success is blending. I'm not gonna lie. Blend, blend, blend. Sometimes I put the product in the center of my forehead, or in between my my nose. Like I said, you just blend. And the same thing to the other eye. I do want to thank you guys for coming to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you already subscribed, just comment, like, and give me feedback. And if you're new, comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial on how to get my perfect eyebrows. Still just blending. I'm gonna wipe some of the product off my forehead. You can see it's kind of like white right there. And that's the finished look and how to achieve my eyebrows using the MAC Spiked pencil and the LA Girl Pro Concealer.